Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to look at D. You've tried these yourself. So with D, I'm just going to identify my greatest common factor. With D, I'm going to treat the constants and the variables separately to come up with my greatest common factor. So 3 and 6, what is the greatest common factor? 3. Now m squared and m, what is the greatest common factor between m squared and m? It is going to be m. So my greatest common factor is going to be 3m. So I can write 3m squared plus 6m is equal to, well, 3m times m plus 2. And if you multiply out, you should get 3m times m is 3m squared. 3m times plus 2 is plus 6m. Check. We're good. Now, remember, the words that I used here is I actually divided 3m squared by 3m and then 6m by 3m. All right, let me switch colors, change questions. My greatest common factor of 10k minus 25k, well, my greatest common factor amongst 10 and 25 is 5. My greatest common factor with k and k squared is going to be k. So my greatest common factor is 5k. So I can write 10k minus 25k squared is equal to 5k times, well, 5k times what gives me 2, or gives me 10k? 2. 5k times what gives me negative 25k squared minus 5k. Check. Last but not least, maybe let's do F. And F looks a little bit fun. Difficult? Nay. Fun? Yes. So if I have 24p squared plus 8p, again I look towards the constants. What is the greatest common factor between 24 and 8? Well, the greatest common factor amongst the constants is 8. Now I'm going to look towards the variables p squared and p. What is the greatest common factor? Well, it's going to be p. So I could rewrite 24p squared plus 8p is going to be equal to, I've identified that my greatest common factor is 8p. So 8p times what gives me 24p squared? 3p. 8p times what gives me 8p plus 1. I'm done. If you just get in the habit of checking your work at the end, remember you're trying to identify two quantities, in this instance anyways, two quantities that multiply together that gives you the polynomial. All right, that was fun. Enjoy the practice.